Hey everybody, this is Richard, richardthinks.org. We are at the Devil's Dance Tour. I have with me Thomas of Chiodos and the Fall of Troy. How you doing today, sir?
I'm okay. I'm good.
How's the tour been going so far? 3 days in, I believe?
This is like technically the 5th day, but we've had a couple days off. So I think it's like the 4th show tonight.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Devil's been out for a few weeks now. How's the response been so far?
It's been great. It's like, I mean, I don't really read too much into press and stuff like that, just because, you know, when you do something authentic, it doesn't really matter what anybody says about it. But at the same time, anything I've seen, I've only seen positive feedback. I haven't seen any hate or anything like that. So it's awesome, man. And I get to play songs that I had a hand in. So that's cool.
Now let's talk about your contributions to this album. At what stage in the writing process for this album did you come in?
The beginning.
The beginning?
Yeah.
So you were there from the beginning? Because I know you guys performed, I think it was Expensive Conversations in Cheap Motels on Warped Tour last year.
Right.
And then you guys debuted, correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Bevis Bullock. Is that how you pronounce it? Bevis Bullock or Beavis Bullock?
Perfect.
Bevis Bullock. There you go. Bevis Bullock. And you guys performed that on the European Vans Warped Tour. So when did you guys start writing for this album?
Oh, man. I don't know. Put me on a timeline like that. I don't know. I look at it as how I've been in the band. So, like, you know, they called me to fill in for some shows. Filling in for some shows turned into touring, and then touring turned into writing a record, and then making a record, and then here I am. So, like, I don't know. It took us a while, though. I would say from when I joined the band, I think we started writing pretty immediately. I went out and played some shows with them, and it went really well, and then we started writing. So that's I don't know. On a timeline, I don't know. I don't really think about things like that.
Yeah. Now, let's, since you were talking about, coming in and everything, let's just talk about first experiences here. What was your first experience like with Chiodos in general?
It was like really smooth because I've known the dudes for forever. We signed to EVR at the same time when I was in Fall of Troy. We toured together. So it was really like, and I kept in touch with everybody throughout all that time, and all of the things they went through and all the things that I went through, and kept in touch with Craig when he was doing drugs as well, and they were doing Illuminaudio. I went and saw them, and it was so when I came into it, it wasn't actually weird at all. It was almost, the weirdest thing was learning where my place was, like musically, not so much. I was never the new guy. I'm still not the new guy. It's like it was very seamless. It was very good. It was very good.
I can only imagine, just knowing someone for so long, and then you're like, say, hey, just come in and jam with us, and then, they're already familiar with your style of playing.
Exactly.
So when coming into jamming into them, writing and practicing wise, how was, performing, Chiodos songs compared to performing the Fall of Troy songs?
Performing for me is just performing, so it's not really that different. And they've been really cool about letting me go and do my thing, and encouraging even of like, do your thing, come on, like bring it, and so that's been cool. But other than that, it was a little weird coming in and trying to like, play Jason's parts and stuff like that. But I eventually figured out that I can, do my own thing with the old songs as well.
Of all the songs on the album, like which one, was your personal favorite, to go and record or write in particular?
I see it as a body of work, just like any record I've ever made. I can't have a favorite. That's like picking your favorite kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like certain songs for certain reasons, and then I'm just proud of the album overall. I like every song the same for different reasons.
Is it too much to ask what's your favorite song of the new album to perform live? Or is it
perform live?
Oh yeah.
I like to play Expensive Conversations. I like to play We're Talking About Practice. I like Bevis. I do like playing Halo because I think it throws something at people that they're not expecting, so that's cool.
I really like the guitar work in Under Halo. I just like it, like, and I was like, oh, that sounds so. How did you achieve that technique in the studio? I just wanted to know. I'm not, familiar with the guitar technique.
I don't know. I guess I've just always kind of played ass backwards, and so that's like that's just how I do. That's just how I am. Yeah, I don't really like have any. There's no method to the madness. It's just madness.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I like that. You know, you just spontaneously go in and just do it, and whatever comes out is great.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, let's go in and talk a little bit about the fall of Troy here.
Okay.
Can you tell me a little bit what's going on about that? I know you guys got back together for 3 shows, and then you guys...
We did 5 shows.
5 shows. 5 shows. Sorry, 5 shows.
Yeah, I mean, we did Austin, Texas, and we did 4 shows there. And then we did a show in Seattle, like, pretty recently, and that was incredible. And then, yeah, I think we're at a place where, like, I'm really busy with this. You know, our bass player has 2 kids. Our drummer is, like, involved in a lot of things at home. So it's back to a point where, you know, there's no management or booking agents or any of that shit, like, involved. It's just, like, you know, us 3 and doing our thing. You know what I mean? And we're just... At this point, the only thing we're thinking about is making new music. So there will be new Fall of Troy material in the next year, I'd say.
Next year. Now, do you have any, you know, any set timeline for writing? Like, I know you're busy with this and this. How do you go and communicate with the other members of that?
It's a passion project, again, like how it started. You know, just whenever we can and where we can and how we can. And we'll just roll with that and roll with the punches, basically.
I like that. Yeah, I know, especially, you know, nowadays with labels controlling everything, it must, you know, I can only imagine how good it must feel to, you know, be writing on your own terms, on your own timeline and everything, versus like a record label saying, all right, you guys have to have this album out before, you know, this tour or whatever.
Yeah, I think now more than ever, though, we're in a time where, you know, a band like Fall of Troy that has been established for a while can actually kind of do their own thing. And, not really worry about that so much and just get down to the grassroots of why are we here and why are we doing this and why do we love this and why should we be doing this and why should we love this, and let's just fucking make the magic happen, you know. And that's where Fall of Troy's at right now. We're not on a fucking timeline, we're not on anybody's time, we're on our time, and when we're ready, it'll happen.
Would you ever consider perhaps doing a Chiodos and Fall of Troy tour?
No. I definitely, that'd be way too much work in a night for me. That'd be damn near impossible. But, because I wouldn't want to sell either short, you know. Yeah. But at the same time, like I said, Fall of Troy at this point is like, you know, it's my thing, it's my baby, and I want to keep it separate from this in the fact that, you know, I'm really focused on this right now and we're all really focused on this right now, and I want to give these guys everything that I have, and, you know, when the time comes to do a Fall of Troy record, I want to be able to give that all that I have. And yeah, I guess there you go.
No, I like that. You know, some bands will, you know, have tried that, and, you know, it doesn't work out generally as best as it could. So I like that, you know, just got to keep everything separate. That's a good way of looking at it. Now, going back to the record a bit, my favorite song on the record is Old Fish Lips Is Dead. Now, can you tell me about what inspired the actual title for that? Because I know for you know, Chiodos, they always have like a meaning behind the name.
Derek did. I think the story came from he used to know some girl or something like that he went to high school with, and everybody called her Fish Lips. And unfortunately, I guess she like died in a car accident or something like that, and we were all just sitting around, you know, he was telling us the story, and he just said, oh, well, you know, Old Fish Lips is dead now. And we were like, oh, there's a song name.
There you go.
Yeah, they just come out of nowhere, really.
Now, we reached the part of the interview where I hit you with 3 random questions. You ready?
Okay.
All right. If you had to go on a road trip and take 3 albums with you, what albums would you pick?
Nirvana in Europe. The Weeknd, House of Balloons. The House of Blues. And probably Deaf Heaven Sunbather.
Oh, yeah. That's been on everybody's, like, you know, top of the album of the year list, and I can see why.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
And what is the most random thing you've ever consumed on tour? Either Yeah, like Eaton.
Eaton on tour. Shit. That's a good question. Probably a cockroach filled with teriyaki sauce.
And where was that at?
I don't remember. I want to say overseas. Yeah, definitely overseas. I can't remember exactly where we were, but it was interesting.
And if you could see any musician, be it a band or a singer or artist, cover a Chiodos or a Fall of Troy song, who would you like to see cover it and by whom?
I would like to see the Blood Brothers cover a Fall of Troy song. That would be pretty tight. As far as Chiodos goes, Queen.
Oh yeah.
With Freddie Mercury, not Adam Lambert. Not that I have any hate towards Adam Lambert, but I mean,
you just gotta have. It's Freddie Mercury. It's just there's nobody like him.
Yeah. Or Hendrix covering a Fall of Troy song.
Oh
would be
yeah.
Cool too.